Hi, my name is Abiodun Oggar, a qualified barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. I earned a BSc in International Law and Diplomacy at Babcock University, Nigeria, and an LLB Law senior status from the University of Hull, United Kingdom. Shortly after I was called to the Nigerian bar, I practiced as a solicitor where I worked in a broad spectrum of commercial and transactional areas of finance, real estate, and compliance. I moved to London where I recently completed a master's in law and finance at the Queen Mary University of London, and shortly after I joined F-LEX as a paralegal where I gained the opportunity to work with top caliber law firms, and I'm currently working on qualifying as a lawyer here in the UK. I must say it's been an amazing journey working through F-LEX. I've been able to gain first-hand exposure to other areas of law or industries I wouldn't have ordinarily thought about going into, and I have actually found them to be quite interesting so far. I have gained valuable experience working with top caliber law firms such as Eversheds, where I worked on a financial dispute case involving one of the largest banks in the UK, Stephenson, Harwood, where I worked on an IP dispute involving perhaps the biggest pharma company in the world. I also worked with consulting firms such as Outlaw, a litigation consulting firm where I worked on a competition law case involving the CMA. As I mentioned before, I've had the opportunity to work with different firms on different projects spanning across different industries, some of which I had no prior knowledge about. The challenging part is hitting the ground running on every placement, but with the right amount of drive and willingness to succeed, you tend to adapt very quickly. I must say, it's been an amazing journey working through F-LEX. I have been able to gain first-hand exposure to other areas of law or industry I wouldn't have ordinarily thought about going into, and I've actually found them to be quite interesting. So far, I've gained valuable experience working with top caliber law firms such as Eversheds, where I worked on a financial dispute case involving one of the largest banks in the UK, Stephenson Harwood, where I worked on an IP dispute involving perhaps the biggest pharma company in the world. I also worked with consulting firms such as Outlaw, a litigation consulting firm, where I worked on a competition law case involving the CMA. And lastly, the State of Flux, a supply chain and contract risk management firm. I have enjoyed a lot of things about my placement, however, two of them stands out. Firstly, is the dynamism in the nature of my placement and the opportunity to learn firsthand it has afforded me. I have worked in different projects ranging from finance, intellectual property, competition law, contract management, supply chain, and risk consulting. I've been able to add all this to my profile all in a matter of months. Secondly, working through F-LEX affords you the opportunity to work with other F-LEXs from time to time, many of which are very driven and like-minded. I have met and made a lot of good friends so far. My advice to incoming F-LEXs would be open-minded, build your network, and most importantly, enjoy your placement.